Right, guys. So one of the big problems in society is a lot of the time we're trained to be egotistical, you know, um, and insecure, and it's a horrible way to live. Okay. I remember I was in what third or fourth class. There's this ad on the TV where these few guys, these Irish guys, went to a pub drinking in Europe somewhere, mainland Europe. I think it's like Sweden or Norway or one of those countries. And the barman said, "Where are you from?" And he said, "Oh, we're from Ireland." And he said, "Speak Irish for us," you know. And so they had to speak Irish just to let them know that they were Irish. And my teacher was saying, "Oh, if you don't work hard enough in your Irish class, then if that same thing happens to you, you won't be able to speak Irish to these people. They'll think you're stupid or something." And that's just stupid. Who cares? You gotta, try to admit that you're shit at something. Um, can I speak any Irish? Yeah, I can speak a very small amount of Irish. Um, but I'm not good at Irish. I'm not afraid to admit that. But that's not the point of this video. People who are egotistical, people who live their lives to impress others, they don't get to do what they want to do in life. There's a song by Billy Joe Armstrong, sorry, Green Day, I should say, in the first ever album called Smoothed Out Slappy Hours. There's a song called Road to Acceptance. And in the song, Billy Joe says, "Oh, I live my life for your acceptance. I sculpt my life for your acceptance. Because I always spend my time thinking about what the next man thinks of me." And that's not a good way to live. You can't do what you want in life, you know? And society kind of encourages us to be egotistical. Like, "Oh no, don't do this. Do this instead because that's what you're good at." You know? Like, my dad, like I tried different sports when I was young. And the only sport I was ever really good at was running. And I wasn't egotistical back then. I was thinking of maybe playing soccer or trying GAA or other stuff. But my dad was like, "No, no, stick to running. That's your thing." And he only wanted to be stick to running so I could boost his ego by winning medals. Um, and that's not good. You should stick to what you enjoy. Okay. Um, you know. The only thing is, you probably have to do that as a hobby because if you're not good at it, you won't be able to make a living out of it. You know what I mean? But still, you should stick. I suggest people find something they're really bad at and stick with it until they become really good at it. That's what I'm trying to do with my YouTube. I realized this time last year the reason I was bad at YouTube was because I had a very low IQ and also I had poor verbal skills. Like when I am, a lot of people have loads of friends when they're growing up and they talk a lot and they improve their verbal skills that way. I didn't get to do that because I didn't really have much friends. I was a loner. So now I'm doing it right now. So, um, what else there to say here? Uh, um, yes, life would be so much easier. Life would be better if you're just avoid being egotistical. I think society wants you to be egotistical for their own benefit. You know, um, like in school, if you stick to what you're best at rather than what you enjoy doing, say in sport or whatever, you boost the school's ego, you win awards, make the school look good. Um, you know, mothers often make their sons study very hard, and they'll always tell them to try to become as successful as possible. Um, why? Because they want to have grandchildren. Because they know that women want men who have lots of money. But if you can avoid all those temptations, those traps of society, maybe you can work a job you enjoy, make less money, and not care. You know. And so, oh, your grandmother won't have grandkids. Oh, tough shit. It's my life, not yours. That's what you gotta say. Okay. So yeah, just try to have fun, enjoy your life. So many people they stress themselves out. They they get this high paying job because society pressurizes them into it. Like, oh, you have to work a high paying job, make as much money as you can. Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you have that fancy car yet? No. Do you have a fancy house? No. Oh, well, you better do better. Um, that shit's got to stop. You know. Yeah, just try to enjoy life. And too many people they live for the future. Like Elon Musk and his Tesla company. Oh, I have to work 20 hours a day, and I hated every minute of it. It was very painful, but I had to do that to keep the company going. Well, why do that? All you have in life is this present moment. So if you're living for the future, future might never come.